What's up? It's your boy Karceno here, and people ask me like, what you think about tax and all that stuff. So I'm like, tax? I really don't deal with Taxstone. Like, I guess his tax season thing was a good movement for him, and all I know is he know Uncle Murder, and he's from East New York, really, but. Like, I've never really heard of anything from him except for some of his podcasts, and the type of podcasts and stuff he do is nothing like what I do. So the other person's like, "You in tax, man? Y'all be?" I'm like, I don't do that kind of stuff. Like, it's stuff like he do more like Howard Stern type stuff. And you know, Howard Stern ain't have to worry about somebody shooting him. And he done some stuff that really pushed the envelope. But that shock jock rap type stuff, but for tax, he was saying things that's way out of character, and just off the top of his head. Like, people think he got Tourette's or somebody hack his account. He said some real disrespectful things like about Tupac and everybody. It's just like if you loved somebody a lot or cared about somebody a lot, he gonna find something real negative to say. So you was like, man, maybe this guy just really doing this for attention. Maybe this is just his gimmick. I don't know. It was all I know is he's from East New York. And then I come to find out dude was some fan from East New York. Like, man, we don't really rock with Tupac like that in East New York. We Biggie out here, boy. All right. Okay. I mean, my thing is, who said you can only like one? You could like two if you want. You can like four or five. But nah, it was East New York for him, so I guess. But as far as the Taxstone situation right now, I mean, if you gonna do those type of videos in a hip hop era, then and you showing your face like I do. I mean, but I don't do what he does. But the things that he's doing, I mean, he's gonna basically you better be in the house. Me, I go outside, I do other things. It's just that I'm not finna be in the club life popping bottles and doing all that. That's not really what I do anymore. I'm past that stage. I've done all that. When you didn't bust a lot of bottles, being in the club, that's now for the younger dudes. I just want to watch my TV shows and go to the movies and relax, and enjoy the people I'm around. Other than that, I don't care for that stuff. Most of the stuff I talk about is from like the golden era of hip hop. All this new stuff is just like, eh, it's here for a minute, gone tomorrow. It's nothing that's gonna really stick around. So that's just how I feel about the situation. And some of the stuff, I guess Tax say on his show, like I seen some video today they sent me with him and Joe Buttons. And Joe was acting like a weirdo on the show, and I'm like, well, that's Joe Buttons. He does stupid stuff like that. He really feels he's important. But hey, he can be a legend in his own mind. There's nothing wrong with that. So all I can say is Tax is doing the right thing by not saying anything about any shooting or doing any shows or making any comments, as other people should be doing as well. You got every murder expert on here. It's like How to Get Away with Murder on every YouTube channel now, talking about Troy and Tax, and see what Tax did was this, because that's a chick move. Troy did, Troy was representing, he came out blasting, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, stupid man. Stupid man. Are you saying you were there so you could be questioned? Tell you, these people don't understand. I don't understand them myself. Like, the guy was like, yo, what's up with V-Lad? V-Lad, I'm like, is he trying to say Vlad? I don't know what's going on. V-Lab, you normally got about all the video. Why he quiet? He probably the cops. Man, these dudes is they special, you know? And when you got special people, they should be treated accordingly. And another thing that was weird too, like, I'm like the most skinny fat guy I've ever met. One week I'm skinny, next week, like, man, you lost weight. Next week you fat. Next week I'm hitting the weights. Next week the shirt's too small. It's called cameras, baby. I have a fat face. It's gonna stay like that. But very fortunately for me, I'm not what they would consider fat people organization. Don't consider me fat. If I go into one of their meetings and be like, look, it's the Fat People Coalition here and we're voting you out. You've only eaten like a cheeseburger and a half. That doesn't even qualify as quota. This man has not eaten the fatty foods that we eat. How in the world eat this pork chop and be eat it? Well, you out of here. So I've been kicked out of the Fat People Coalition. My lack of pork, my lack of eating, yeah. So I've been kicked out. But thanks for keeping me on my weight and everything. The people here, thank you. Now I think I need to go watch Finding Dory. You know, I think that'll complete the day. You know, that's what tough guys do. We go watch fish that talk. All right, I'm out. I don't know which video, because I don't know how these things upload and everything else, but man, I do have a lot of video problems and technical problems that's been happening where my PC is just on the verge of dying, and I just don't want it to die, and I just holding on to it because I'm just traditional loyal. Like, this PC's been with me for over 10, 15 years. It's not going anywhere. We just gonna keep refixing it and keeping it going. They were like, please get rid of that PC. That fan blowing in my ear. I need that PC to be shot. And I just don't want to believe it and let the PC die. But I think I'm probably gonna just get a new PC. I know. It's emotional right now. It's getting. Love that PC. If it was my girl in a PC, she know not to put me in that situation. So, anyway, this girl I've been seeing, she's starting to ask questions, like, about, like, where we going to the next level. Like, and all that stuff, like, when they say, so what are we then? You know you're in trouble. Now you got two decisions to do. Like, what is this? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We finna go get something to eat. We going back to the house. I mean, but what are we then? I mean, like, are we a couple? I don't know what to tell people. You shouldn't be telling people nothing about me. But now you're getting close to those conversations of dating. And to me, that's dancing on rule breakers. I don't want... See, the thing is, you want to avoid anything that's going to be a distraction. Relationships, no matter what the woman tell you, she going to be, I'll be busy doing my own thing. I'm not going to be concerned about what you're doing. It is a lie. Women always want you to be concerned about what they're doing. They are permanent distractions. But of course, we want to be distracted every now and then to get our mind off something. Because we've been doing this for too long. It's like, look, NBA season's over, thank God. Now I can go do something else and go ahead and do this. I don't even know if I want to watch basketball next year. So I'm like, you know what? We can go and do something what you want to do. Ever since the finals is over yesterday, We did a lot of stuff she wanted to do, and it was la la land. Don't mean I need to see you every day of the week. That's why you don't live in my house. And she don't watch my videos. So don't y'all tell her nothing either, or send her this video. Now, I have a female friend that's coming to town, and this is a friend. This just coming to visit. Supposedly, they've been coming for like 2 days. I'm on my way, and I'm not. So they just stopping by to visit, see the place, say hello. Don't live in the state. Now she thinks this is a bad sign. You know, like I don't trust it. What you mean you don't trust it? I'm not gonna sleep with this girl. This is some friend that I used to know. Thinks she's married and got kids and stuff. She's just stopping by to say hello. And what you mean you don't trust it? That's not your position to do. To trust. If that means you don't trust it, that means you don't trust me. Now, if the situation was reversed and some guy's coming to visit you and stop by your house, I ain't gonna say nothing. Now, if he continuously stopping by the house, then we may have a problem. But if somebody from out of town stop by and this and that, if I trust you, then I'm not even worried about it. Why should I be if I trust you? But it's obvious you don't trust me. When all I do really is chill. Watch videos, go to the movies. I'm pretty laid back. I don't do the club scene thing. I don't even go to the fights too much no more. So, the fight scene, they had the big fight this weekend here in Chicago with Fanfare. I didn't go because I didn't like the way I was treated the last time I was there. Some of the people that run the place now with PBC, it's more Euro now. They wanted more the Euro media. So I said, oh, okay, so that's how they want to play it. If homie want to play it, homie gonna play it all night long. So I'm like, okay, fine, forget it. Like, they thinking like they were doing me this ultimate favor. Like, listen, just stay around now and you do what we say and we might throw you a bone. I'm like, I make more money. This is like fun, a hobby for me. I don't have to do this. Boxing is like not my bread and butter. Like, these other people like, thanks. Like, they were like somebody gave them a bone. I'm like, you guys are being mistreated. Y'all don't care about this? Oh, man, I ain't messing up nothing for me. Don't rock the boat, brother. I'm like, all right, y'all have fun. See if I talk about it. And then what happened? They golden calf got knocked out in the first round. And it's not his fault. He's a great guy. It's just the people that's promoting him and putting, they getting a little extra. And some of the people, I guess, who, I won't say it was Al Heyman because he had no insight on it, but this new Euro thing they got with the PBC, I remember before they had any money. Now they got the PBC behind them. It's a whole different party. I'm like, okay, I'm seeing where the money went. And now they like, look, we getting bigger checks than we've ever gotten before in our life. So we gonna do whatever they say. So you're like way up there. And see, this is because of Sean. See, Sean put me in a box with PBC. I know that's what happened. Because Sean put all that negativity out about Al Heyman. So when I come in like, hey, it's boxing socialist. They like, boxing socialist is all they see. And all they see is him posting all that negative about Al Heyman. So he put in a box. And I'm in a bind. I'm like, look, I ain't finna walk in there and be like, yeah, you sit in the sewers. And don't come out till we tell you to. I'm like, I ain't finna go through that again. So all I'm gonna do is chill. But anyway, that's enough about what's going on with me. I gave you guys a little glimpse of something I do. Somebody else asked me for business advice, entrepreneurial advice. Well, to be an entrepreneur, first you must learn discipline. If you don't have patience and discipline, you're not going to make it. Period. This Facebook and YouTube me that you see is not me in the business world ever, ever, ever. You do not want to know me in the business world. I am very, very direct, not nice, not kind. It's not a lot of laughs. It's basically me every day yelling at people and telling them what to do. It's like me addressing the NBA fans, calling them stupid and everything else. But I don't call them stupid. I call them smart. I say, where did you go to college? They tell me where they went to college. What kind of degrees you got? And I said, great. So now you're smart. You're too smart to be making dumbass mistakes. And then you start from there. And then you start ripping them apart about what they did. And then you don't build them up. Either they making money or screw them. See, dealing with absolute in business is the only way to deal. You can't cuddle. You can't be, all right, come on, man. We got to pick it up. You're going to get it. I don't do that. Because you're dead weight to me. If you're not doing your part of what you're supposed to do, you got to go. You know why? Because there's a long line of people that are dying for somebody like me. Like, yes, he gets it. And I'm looking for him. And I'm be like, okay, you can get the job done. Do it. I ain't got to check on him. I ain't got to do it. He going to have his job done. He going to do what needs to be done. I don't need slackers. There's too many slackers out here. And it's like, dude, you just want Jordan money. Like, actually enough money to buy a pair of Jordans. Or do you want Michael Jordan money? You want that kind of money, or you just want some I want to buy a pair of Jordans money? And you like, I want to get what Jordan get. Well, you got to put in the work like Jordan them put in the work. You got to put in the work like they put in the work every day. So it shouldn't be a problem for you to dress up. Shouldn't be a problem for you to iron your shirt. Shouldn't be a problem for you to, you got to iron an ironing board? Like, yeah, well, it shouldn't be a problem to do that. Shouldn't be a problem to have a tie. You want a tie? Get you a tie. You come in here professional and do your job. That's it. So now most of these people are, because of the internet, things have changed over the years. People work from home. And everybody's on Skype. And everybody love that. And they can just be at home and this and... But I'm still dressed. You know why? It is the impression that you want to get. You're dealing with people's finances, people's monies, people's lives. Do you think they want to give it to a guy in jeans and a sporty shirt? Or they feel comfortable giving it to a guy who looks like he's dressed and have direction? I don't want to give hundreds of thousands of dollars of my money to be invested or going in a direction with a guy with Born to Lose on his shirt, you know, sitting at home. Yeah, I got your money, man. Yeah, we're gonna make it, baby. He gonna be like, no, that's okay. Tomorrow we'll talk. Finish brushing your teeth at the table. You know, that's just how it is. But as far as this hip hop game, like I told you, a lot of the people that I know that's in the business, they're doing everything else. They doing video production. They were A&R CEOs. All these companies, they've just been dissolved. Universal came, bought them all out. Bought. Sony, Universal. Threw big money, shut them all down. Bought everybody business out. So it's like, okay, everybody business is bought out. They got a check. When the check run out, what you got? So people had to go get jobs. So I don't know if you guys who listen to Tax, do we talk about stuff like that? I don't know. Y'all got to tell me, because like I told you, I don't really listen to too much on on the YouTube. Stuff I listen to on YouTube is not even same category. So anyway, it's 20 minutes in. Let me get out of here. I gotta go see what time this Dory thing starts so I can see the talking fish. I'm out.